Well, this just sucks. It's supposed to be a Christmas party. Tomorrow's Christmas Day. It's December 24th, for fuck's sake! Boss, calm down. Calm the fuck down, Tarn. We're sitting here bored. Honestly, I agree. You just get a grip already. You call this a fucking Christmas tree? Honestly, he's got all the points, boss. Do I have to shoot you both to make sure that I get my point across? Sorry. I think you misunderstand the point. It's the fact of missing someone. And you say it was coming for about 5 months now, and he still hasn't. Well, I mean, you two were the latest. No, we were the earliest. You came first, it was us. Then, 5 months later, it's him. It's him. Right? So what do you want me to do about it, huh? Recommend figuring out when the hell's he going to arrive. Oh, that's right, he isn't. Why? Because we're not gonna have trip. I'll get it. Ah! You talk shit about me again, I'll grind you into dust. Well, that was unexpected. You, I see, are the most calmest about this. I know. At least you're not the one that scalped more than I am. That's true. Anyway, so when the festivities part's coming up? Help us up. Get the fuck off of me, you two. Ow! Okay, break it up. Break it up. We gotta do something about this. Yes, we do. What are we gonna do? Act like the Grinches or whatnot? No. I got something bigger in mind. What do you... Wait. Hold on! No. Oh, shit. Hello, son. Motherfucker. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? Mine is 1987. And if you're seeing this, then we finally reached the last video of 2023. I know. You might be thinking, wasn't Unicron supposed to be 2023's last video? No. I decided to move that to being the 500 subscriber special because, quite frankly, I am not going to reach 500 subscribers for the end of the year, and on top of that, I have too many reviews to even end the year with Unicron. So instead, I'm going to end it with something highly sought after, and very highly, shall we say, I've wanted for so long. We're ending the year with a 2-part finale, because I figured that, well, this is the last one. If you don't know what this is, well, it's from Show Z Store. And we're just going to open it up. We're just going to rip the plastic off because, well, it's so this shit. So, I don't know. I'm going to open it up on this side. Hopefully, it has everything facing the right side. You're about to find out what this is. this round. And I also have another one coming. That video is probably gonna be for the beginning of 2024, maybe, I don't know. Or it could be something like a last-minute December thing. But this is definitely the last review of 2024, and I am not going to have anything else said about it. This is one of the main things about the Show Z packages. They always have this black thing around it. But now that they're all off, we can also cut open these. And it's open. So what do I have in here? Well, it's possibly the most surprising and last of everything. And yes, we got more stickers. We have more stickers. Let's put that off to the side. We are going to be introducing the final member of Iron Factory for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Spirits of the DEC, Merak, the repaint of the ultra rare Tesarus. Well, actually, no, actually, this guy is ultra rare. This guy is super rare. There's a difference. But, yeah, I mean, we finally have them all. And that means we can finally combine them. I'm just going to put this back up here. I don't have any extra chaos. We're just going to put that this now. And which way do I want to open this? I'm going to open it, which way do I want to open it? Let's open it this way. There's nothing else in the box. We get the instruction sheet. Let's just hope he doesn't have that many tight tolerances like Helix over there. So we're gonna look through all the instructions. There we go. And it's a big sheet, ain't gonna lie. It's got some big steps to it. This is for transformation to vehicle mode, and then this is for parts forming for, you guessed it, I have the X32 and 31, and then 34N, 35, 34. One. So yeah, this is pretty much you basically being able to complete the combiner now. And it says that you need 32, but really you kind of... Well, I mean, that's basically it. So what else do we have here? We have the actual giant himself. And he has 4 pairs of hands, and two pairs of extra hands, and then the actual figure itself. So without further ado, let's practice with this guy and see how cool he actually is. And oh my god, this is going to be possibly the biggest review I'm gonna be doing, because this just might be the last review of 2023, and in doing so possibly one of the best, because The Fallen was my best of 2022. This is for 2023. So yeah, we'll see you after the break. And ladies and gentlemen, here is Tesarus out of the packaging, officially, and in his vehicle mode. Now, we were showing off the instructions, which means we're done with showing off instructions and whatnot. So, basically what this is going to be is showing off some vehicle mode comparisons with the DJD. That's basically it. Also, this thing has no wheels, but holy shit, has this got to be more solid than Helix. Like, what the actual heck? The fact that this is actually more solid than Helix is saying something, because why is this so good? Why? Just tell me why. I don't get it. I don't understand how come this guy is so much better. Like, I don't. Also, I'm not going to put on the extra hands or whatnot. That's just silly. I just, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I already have all the Iron Factory boxes popped up and whatnot, and this is basically it. This is the last of it, and honestly, I have a big comparison I'm going to be doing for the 20th, not 20. Why did I say 20? I mean, technically it is going to be the 20th, because that's the 25th. As in the 25th, aka Christmas. But, yeah, I mean, but what else can I say except that this is just spot on. Like, this is literally just spot on. But I have some other comparisons I want to comparison the two, so just please hold up a moment. So, for side comparison, we're always going to bring out the Resident Evil. So, first of all, we have to do this. It's obvious we have to do it. So there's the entire lineup. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Yes, I have him inside of his combined form. You'll see why. You'll know why later on. But yeah, this is basically the lineup so far. And, of course, we gotta throw in this guy. Why not? We have to. Last video, Tarn. There we go. So we got basically the entire Tarn collection, the other DJD collection right here. It's just mainly purple, with just a dash of blue, purple and black, some white, and with a dash of blue and red. So that's basically what we have here, and I just love it. Like, I really think this is really good for the set that we have. And, you know, that's basically it. So, let's get down to transformation, because I don't have any other vehicles in vehicle. Actually, I kind of do. Okay, hold up, fine. You want to see what Deluxe Class looks like? Here, I'll give you a teaser for next year. Knockout! Yes, I got the Legacy Knockout. I'm not sure if I showed it off already, but there we go. And then, a leader class would be... God damn it, I have no leader classes in vehicle mode. Ugh. Anyways, enough that talk. It's time to transform this guy. Alright, so... 3, 2, 1... To transform a Tesarus, first you want to do is that you want to come up here, flip these up. They're pain in the asses. Ow. I wish there was something better for these joints, but then again, these is brand new figures, so they might lessen over time. So lift these back out, like so. Then you can take just kind of straighten it out, push it back in the slot, spin the leg around, and you're going to kind of angle this out, spin it around, and then push it back in its place, like so. So there's the leg all done. It's like first things first, spin it out, spit that down, push it back in its place, spin it around, out, spin it around 180, and like so. So there's the legs all done. Now we're going to do the arms. The arms are a little bit tricky. So you want to come around here. You want to untab. I'm going to bring that out. You want to bring this, basically, it's a little bit hard to finagle it, but it's doable. You want to bring that out. Then you want to push that back into place. And there's a big tab and a big slot. You're just obviously going to tab that there. This, you're just going to kind of, like so. It basically is supposed to look flat like this. Then you're going to bring this part down, bring this down, and spin this around. And there's an arm all done. So second verse, same as the first. Untab that, finagle it, until you can get it past that little blip or whatnot. It's doable, like so. Then you're going to kind of push that down into place, finagle it, or push that back right there. Bring this down, spin around, and then the last things you need to do is that you need to come back here and then there's these spots right here. These are kind of like like the power lights in the grinder. What you want to do is that you want to spin this. There's a slot there, there's a tab there, just kind of slot it back up there, like so. Here's that same thing with the other side. Make sure that this side is facing the right way. You'll know it's facing the right way when you only see the screws in the back. And you can bring these back and spin these down and around. Bring these back, spin these down and around. And then you can just angle this back as much as you can without breaking it. And there you go. There is Tesarus in his robot mode. And quite frankly, it's a lot easier transformation than Helix, which will show off the DJD in a moment after articulation and whatnot. So, there we go. For articulation-wise, he's got a, I guess, really tough ball joint. Like, what the hell? Ball joint at the head can look up and down, left and right. Arms can go 360. They can go out that much before starting to pop off the joint. Arms can go up that far and then another up due to transformation. They can swivel. He has a wrist swivel. He has these back here, which are kind of pop off a lot. Also got hinges like this and like that, but I recommend just keeping it all clustered back like so, and then just kind of point it back. He also has like a missile rocket launcher, I guess, mainly for transformation, but there it is. There's something extra. He has a waist swivel and he has an ab crunch. Like, look at that. I mean, it's a fake ab crunch, but still. actually works well with combined loans. So we can flip these forward so you can get articulation forward that far, and then it's kind of weird ratchety joints, ain't gonna lie. Back that far, and then you can do the full splits, or even a little bit more than that. It's a thigh swivel, legs can bend 9 degrees, and then the foot articulation is basically the same as Tesarus. Alcades, Helix, that's what it was, Helix. Also, we got these little shoulder bits that keep flopping around, but yeah, that's basically it for articulation. Side comparison, we have... well, since this is the last member, we gotta bring them all. We just gotta bring them all. So, we gotta do a wide shot, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta do a wide shot. So, here we go. And then, there we go. By the way, this one is the original release, if you recall. Here we go. And finally, here we go. So now we officially have all of the DJD. And that, my friends, is possibly one of my best achievements this year. Sure, I completed Rise of the Beast Studio Series at least until next year because they got 2 more figures coming out next year. But then that'll be it. That'll be complete. And I had to complete it because of fucking... And I only got to complete it because of a KO, and I'm counting that. I'm not counting the official anymore. I'm only counting the KO, and it counts, so it works. So, and then of course, well, their leader Megatron, because we had to. We just had to, because, you know, this is the Prime one, so obviously there's not the one that's going to be turning traitor. But if you really want the one that turns traitor, look no further than this one. Yeah. But I digress. It's a really good looking set. And the fact that the only one I had to really scalp was Tarn. And that's saying something. That is saying something that I had to scalp Tarn. But no one else. I actually got everyone else at retail price, which is amazing. And Tarn, for what he was, $100. It's not that bad, really. This is 60, 50. I mean, they're both 60. And that was also 60. It's the 182. Really, this is cheap. This was actually cheap for how much I got it. I'm amazed that I was able to get all of it this year, actually. This arrived in late October, early November, so that's saying something. But, yeah, I mean, this is possibly the best thing I could put on the channel for, like, the last review of 2023. Because last year's review for 2022 was none other than The Fucking Fallen. Which, speaking of, this is how The Fallen stacks up. And, yeah, I mean, first of all, I don't have everything on The Fallen. Second of all, he's a little bit loose and whatnot. Third is just kind of... The Fallen's there basically just for side comparison. He isn't really there for the fun factor anymore, which is kind of a shame. Because this guy is my last review of 2022, and it was amazing. Now, of course, we got this set. But because you might thinking, oh, this is the last review. No. The last review is actually not yet, actually. This is where we end the review. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, honestly, I'm going to say it right now. This is where we end the review. You want me to transform Tesarus back into vehicle mode? Sure, fine, I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it once. Transform back into vehicle mode and whatnot. But after that, I'm going to transform him right back. And then I'm going to kill him off screen and leave it like that. Yes, you can kill Tesarus as well. Just like you can kill Helix, you can kill Tesarus. But wink wink, that kill's not actually a kill. To transform Tesarus back into vehicle mode, first you want to do is that you want to... Essentially, you're going to need to kind of angle this up over his head. It's kind of lanky to do it. It's a little bit difficult. Because you're fighting against a hinge that doesn't want to hinge. Basically, like that. That's how you want that sitting. It's like that. It's not the greatest. Then you want to angle these up, spin them around, and then bring them all the way up, forward, like so. Up, forward, like so. We're going to work on the back now, actually. Believe it or not, we're going to work on the back. So, we're going to take these out. And then we're going to spin them 180. Take these out. Spin these 180. And then we're just going to push it right back into those slots where the other parts of the tread came from. And that's basically it for that one. You also kind of want it flat. So there we go. There's the treads all done. Now, we're going to work on the legs. It seems like the easiest. So you're going to push these down. Push these down. And they do kind of create some stress marks. So I recommend just kind of forcing a little bit at times. Then what you can do is you can bring this out, down, and then back in like so. Bring this up, bring this up, and then you're basically going to slide into that one right there and kind of just tap into place as much as you can. This one you kind of just lock it up there, and there you go. There's the leg all done. Second verse, same as the first. Bring this out, spin it around, push it back down until it just kind of soft locks into place. Lift this up, push until there, kind of tab it in there. You need to angle it right so it does tab in. Like so. And then you can just push that up, and then there's half the vehicle mode done. So the arms are honestly the trickiest part. So what you want to do is that you want to spin the arms 180 and bring it all the way up like so. And then there is a tab section that's going to, from here, is going to slot into right there. Like so. What's going to happen from here is that this is going to then detach, spin around 180, And then you're going to lift this part up, and using enough orientation, you're going to kind of finagle this. And then you're going to use this, and you're just going to slot it in like so. And from here, this just only sits like that. Like, it doesn't tab anywhere, it just sits there. That's the transformation for arm. Do the exact same thing for your side. Spin around 180. Spin it around like so. Untab. Finagle it. Make sure it doesn't fall at the ball joint or shear off. Like so. Spin this around and soft lock into place because of this. And with all that being said, angle it nice and properly. There is Tesarus in his vehicle mode. But surprisingly not the end of the review, because we're about to blow him up. Although, we have to go back into vehicle mode for that. So, hold up for robot mode for that. So, hold up for a moment. And to finally end the review, we're going to take him apart. Which is kind of a bit hard to do. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to take these off. This one's easy to take off. Leave all this. Take these parts off. It's a little bit hard to do, but it's doable. There we go. And, yeah, there's some stress marks there, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that at all. So, we're gonna do the same thing here. Just take it off. Like that. There we go. So, those are both off. If it hasn't already, you're going to take these, you're going to bring these to the side, like so. Basically create like the hip skirts, if anything. Kind of like that. These you're going to push all the way up and kind of lock it into place like so. You're going to take the foot and what do you do? These create like the kneecaps, I guess, so just kind of bring it like that, and then bring this down, like so. And that's the leg all done. I'm gonna come here and do the exact same thing on the other side, lock it in. Get the hip skirt out of the way so it doesn't, you know, fold out for some reason. Then fold that down, and then fold this up to create like a kneecap of sorts in a way. It's weird. Oh, you also is that hinges? Hold up, I might be doing this a bit wrong. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I was doing it wrong. So basically, you need to have the feet like this, but then you're going to angle the toe down. Which, yes, he has a toe down. Sorry, I forgot that articulation. Like so. This creates kind of like a kneecap of sorts. No, actually, no, you gotta angle it up. My bad. We actually had it right the first time. Like this. There we go. There. That's a kneecap. That was not supposed to fall off the ball joint. Ow. Let me just plug that back in. Let me just use this to push that joint down. Hold up. And then we're going to point it upwards like that. So the last thing you need to do is tear this apart. And it's easier said, ow, than done. You need to, you see where it's tearing apart little by little? You need to, this is why I use of something like this to kind of split it apart little by little. Something small, something thin to just wedge in there and start ripping apart. Because this connection is tight. I might have to do this one off camera as well, because I don't like how this is ending up. What's supposed to happen is that this is supposed to split. But it is a very tight split. Yeah, I'm doing this off camera. Give me a moment. So, it's supposed to be split like that. Also, can you fucking focus, please? Thank you. So, it's supposed to be split like that. Supposed to bring it all the way like this. And then you can take this, put that to the side. And what you're going to do with this is you're going to spin this 180. Collapse this back like this. And just like so. And then for the arms, what you want to do is you want to basically orient them the same way you would do it upon transformation. Back to vehicle mode. Lift them up. But instead of splitting this, you're going to, you're going to bring this out, and then you're going to bring this part down. and make sure it just slides into place. And then you're going to angle this back like this while you can bring this down. And there you go. There's the shoulder. And then finally, for this side, do the exact same thing. Spin it around, put it back, push it up, push this back, push this up so you can bring this down, bring it down, and there's a shoulder. So that's him torn apart and the end of the review. Yes, you heard me right. The end of the review. Why is it the end of the review? Why did I just kill him just right now? Because, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's Christmas. And Christmas is a time of coming together. So, it was figured by others specifically these guys, we're going to be combining it. So next review is essentially the end of the combination. I'm not doing it in this review because, quite frankly, this video is already long enough. So, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, because the next review is the final review of 2023. Yep, final review. I ain't having any other videos after this one. Any other videos that I have, in terms of unboxings or whatever, well, unboxings and like other videos would be for this year as well if I have a chance to. But in terms of the actual reviews, like toy reviews, no. Tomorrow's the last one. So, prepare for Christmas, get some good night rest, because I'm actually going to be uploading this real early. So, if you want to watch it late, that's fine for you, but remember, thanks for watching all that. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And as always, till all are one.